And we're back. It's been almost 2 weeks since the last video. Missed you guys, obviously. The cutest reasons, oh, little Borky guys. The cutest reasons for being a little distracted, and I've been taking over somewhat of my duties of, once she goes back to work after maternity, it's gonna be me and this guy, who is now my supervisor, huh? You keeping me from messing up and doing crappy work? Good job, bud. But right now he's getting to hang out with Mama, and I got my first subscriber mail. It's actually something from one of my oldest friends. So, ooh, remember, we'll open this in a second. But this guy, so sad, so neglected. I've been getting just boxes of parts for it, but that doesn't help us when I ordered a head gasket from Modsworks, I think is how it's pronounced, and I that order up so bad. So I ordered that and a manual tensioner to delete the hydraulic tensioner for the SR20. When I did that, I ordered a OEM gasket for the tensioner. That set the whole order back, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. It's gonna be here hopefully today, which means I might be able to get the motor together this weekend. We're still thinking about what we're gonna do with the head, right? The head ended up being dead, all the valves, and it's gonna cost me 400 something dollars to get the head redone, which I really don't want to pay. 400 bucks for just a valve job seems excessively much to me. Oh, my lip hurts. I busted myself in the face with a wrench, which is amazing. It's just been one of those days. Hey bud, get your sky raisins. So you see this box sitting here, looks like it has some goodies in it. Started doing a dual rocker mod on all of these because I got a brand new, don't knock or miss those up, get out of the way, dog. I got a brand new head. This has been freshly machined, it's been decked, all the valves are new, all the valve springs are new, all the valve seals are new. Yeah, the head's new, inside and out. Tomei cams, gonna do dual rockers on all these. I have exhaust shims, is that what I think they are, but I have guide shims for all of it, everything. So we're gonna get that all together, and while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some of the footage that I've been getting from knocking this thing out. Is the biggest pain in the butt. I wanted to order a different collector, I couldn't get it in time. I got the piping, I got the flange, so I'm just gonna cut, you can see around these marks, pull the edges of the T4 off, weld one of the V-bands that's sitting over there somewhere, the link harness, lots of things have been happening behind the scenes. Not on camera, of course, because I'm an idiot and I just get in weird moods where I don't want to film. I just don't want to carry the camera around with me yet. And yeah, I don't want to talk to anything. And geez, I really got myself good with that thing. Oh, almost knocked one of my teeth out too. It's like cracked. Oh. But, so, now we know lots of fun stuff on the 240. But that just brings me to one of those, I have parts everywhere. They're just everywhere. Everything is laying everywhere. I have so many things on the burner, per se, or so to speak, of the Envoy, the 240. I've been doing my Harley. I have so much stuff to do on the old lady's Harley. I still have to put a motor and a transmission back in her truck. It's bagged. It has a whole ton of new parts. I sold my 55, which you guys haven't seen, which was Turbo LS and was one of the first Turbo LS builds I did. I got dogs barking in the background. Just, yeah, life has been dragging and been trying to get the content going, and just lack of it making me sad too. So started messing with all of this, which is literally everything you see here. All of these boxes, all of this, all of that, all of that. That's all Envoy stuff for the turbo build. All of this over here, everything. It's all just getting to the point where I have to like move stuff out of the way just to put 240 stuff down, and that's bugging on me. So I finished the old lady's Pilot, and we're gonna jump outside and we'll show you where we're at now. Almost forgot to open up that fan mail, right? So Ricky is one of my oldest friends. Oh, cool, little letter. I will read that for myself, but what is this? Carney. Oh, that's dope. And he, yeah, I see what he said with the, let's see, with the punk stitching. Old school vibes here. Car Nissan, I dig. Thank you, buddy. This is the best. Ricky has been one of my oldest friends, and is one of my oldest friends. I'm down to like 2 of them left from when I was a childhood era person, you know, when I was a teenager. I'm exhausted after trying to do all this Envoy crap today. It's kicking my butt. But we got manifold pieces there, SR junk there, more Envoy stuff there. I'm actually gonna take a piece of this out there with me. I'm gonna peek around and look at some of this stuff. But what I'm thinking is chopping the top of the manifold off. I have one marked over there, but that's not the one I'll use. I have the one actually mocked up on the truck. See this thing that I'm probably just gonna throw a starter and pop it on and sell. And yo, cleaning this mess up. I now know why this thing was so drony. Let's see if it will focus on that. Someone had just cut the sides of the cats out and pulled all the stuff out, which is fantastic. But activities. You've seen the thumbnail. I've already test fit a bunch of that. Okay, that does fit a lot better than I thought it did. Okay. So now I'm gonna clean this mess up. Here, you can see what I'm thinking is lopping this off. Basically plopping it down and then using the pieces I have over in this box to make a manifold. See? Envoy turbo manifold. Oh boy. I forgot how nice that stuff was. Ace Race parts again as usual. Oh yeah, CNC flange. You know when you forget what you have for builds? Why am I looking up there when I should be looking down here? I'm not sure. I didn't get that manifold back out here so we can start figuring out turbo manifold stuff. So, like I was saying before, I'm thinking cut this across the top. And I've seen people take a piece of pipe, you split down the center of the pipe, or you know, just, no, in my case I'll plasma cut out the shapes that are left, but essentially it's a log manifold that you'll have an outlet on that side, towards my pinky obviously. Holding a camera and doing all this, so not easy. But then you'll have the outlet on that end. So I'm get this to sit kind of haphazardly for a second. Kind of like that. What I would do is cut the excess that I don't need, put this 45 on, and then V-band the end of it. That V-band would come down connect to this, which would be running underneath the truck. That would connect to the other side, so it would be basically driver bank comes down, comes over, hits this, comes up, V-bands into that. That would come out, and on this outlet, Duke helps me explain, I would have the 90 here. Oh, good boy. The 90 would go there, and then to the flange. Knocking the pipe down to try and pet the dog here. But, what are you doing? That's basically the idea there, is homemade log manifold in a box. And obviously that then goes to the turbo, to the intercooler, which I didn't check my measurements, I guess, and I got the 7-inch one, and I didn't want that, I wanted the taller one. So I could mount this and then realistically get the car, truck, whatever you want to call it, SUV, get that running and driving. Still sitting here petting him. And then once that's running and driving, just upgrade these things. I probably won't put the Trailblazer SS intake on the first time. I might, that's still up in the air. I still also have my air to water from the 55. If I could make use of that, that will be once the time comes. Mainly, I want to get the fabrication side done, because once the fab is done, I can go ahead and worry about that cleaned up on the truck, and then worry about injectors, all that stuff. 60mm gate from VS obviously will get placed somewhere on all of that, but it's just a whole conglomerate of things going on. Got too many parts just sitting, and I'm trying to get things going now. So like I said, probably just throw a starter and whatever flatbed I can find on the Cummins, and then just let it go and say that project kicked my butt. I didn't kick its butt. But I'm gonna get back to welding some of this thing, and here's a little clip of the last burnout with the Envoy. So, Average Joe build, catch you guys later.